Okay guys, the air conditioner or the I-beam thing was kind of a bust. Let me take my camera over here and pan down a couple of things I noticed after I went and installed it. One thing I didn't take into consideration was down here on the garage floor there is this little 1 inch and a quarter lip down here. Well, that came into play when I had the exhaust hole that I cut for the exhaust. When the board set down on the ground, that interfered with the exhaust. I could lay the exhaust up next to it, but I could never get the exhaust to actually fit into the hole and stay there. And secondly, I bought that 12,000 BTU air conditioner supposed to cool 400 square feet. Well, that thing run for the better part of 6 to 8 hours. And the only time you feel cool air is when you're standing right in front of it. Now, another thing I didn't take into account when I was building that, up here on the top of the garage door, let me get a pointer stick here. This up here, the higher up this is, the larger this opening is. So that was just a huge expanse of hot air coming into the garage, so that wasn't helping anything at all either. So all in all, my I-beam experiment and that air conditioner was a total bust. So what am I going to do? Well, I've been looking at videos on YouTube. I'm going to get the panels that go into the door here, the foam panels, and insulate this door panel. And then also on the outside, they've got a rubber flange thing that you can put on the side, up and down the side there on both sides. I'm going to put that on. And the fan, plus I've already ordered me a, what is it, 14,000 BTU is supposed to cool. This one they claim to cool 700 square feet, so we'll see. But I think with the door panel insulated and the outside gaskets put on the garage door to help seal the garage door, that'll make a big difference in here, according to everything I've read and watched. And we're going to do that. In the meantime, my vanity cabinet build has been kind of put on hold as I'm trying to get something where I can work out here in this heat in this garage. It's just unbearable. So that's where we are. And I've also started installing electrical outlets out here. Let's see if I can get around where I can show that. If that'll come up underneath. I don't know if you can see that. Right underneath the bottom of the cabinet there's the conduit box, and it runs over, there's another conduit box, and then behind my joiner there's a conduit box. And right over here toward the end of this cabinet there's another conduit box. And I'll run the conduit all the way around and come on over and have another conduit box installed here where the electrical outlet is, and that'll be my source for my electrical supply in the garage. And I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 outlets where I've got one now. Now it's not a problem because I'm usually running at least 2 power cords here plus a 3rd cord plugged into the outlet, so I'm usually running 3 devices or off of this one outlet anyway. So whew, excuse me while I sweat. So that's my plan on that. But right now I'll put everything on hold until I can get this garage cooled down a little bit to where I can work out here, because this is just unbearable, and it ain't even got real hot yet. I mean, this is just early in the middle of July, early July. And June and August is going to be even worse. June, July, James, come on. July and August and September are even going to be worse, so I've got to get something done. So that's the plan. I'm going to do that. I've already boxed the air conditioner up and have put it back into the garage geez, I can't even talk. Excuse me, fellas. Back into the car already. And either this afternoon or tomorrow is the 4th, I'll take it down to Home Depot and return it. And the other one I ordered, but it has to be shipped to Home Depot, and I'll pick it up in a week or so. So that's it, just a little short blurb, let you know where we're at on my air conditioning of the garage. Right now, we're nowhere, but we will be soon. So for now, this is DIY Woodworker. We'll talk to you again real soon.